Hi there, welcome to another episode on Check Engine. I'm Lee Tarbox and this is Tony. Tony? Hello? Tony? Where are you? What pub? Today we're going to do a review of the Volkswagen T-Cross, but not just any Volkswagen T-Cross, my wife's Volkswagen T-Cross. We have to find out, is it a car in its own right, or is it just a Volkswagen Polo in heels? Now the T-Cross is a modern, funky SUV that is based on the Polo platform. It's slightly taller and it's slightly longer. It has a high level of ground clearance than the Polo and it gives you a more elevated driving position, allowing a miniature Range Rover style command of the road. It's a car that says, I'm adventurous, I'm rugged and I'm funky and cool, but I am only two-wheel drive. Front wheel, two-wheel drive, so I can't really go off-road. Don't have a diff lock or hill descent. But Starbucks drive-through. All T-Cross models come with 17-inch alloy wheels or larger, and some of the colours they have are pretty vivid. It's a car that's really easy to live with day to day. It's frugal on fuel, it's easy to park, it's unoffensive, and you get them in these properly funky colours. The T-Cross comes in multiple colours. This is my favourite, or one of my favourites, which is the turquoise, although they do multiple other colours, including, and I'm not joking, bright vivid yellow that's called rubber ducky yellow.
Rubber ducky, joy of joys. When I squeeze you, you make noise.
Yep, you heard it right, rubber ducky yellow. Volkswagen allowed the internet to name that, and it kind of shows. I love it. The boot space on a T-Cross is pretty reasonable. You can get plenty of stuff in it and it's an easy open. I'll put the exact measurements of how big the boot is in the bottom corner, but as you can see, there's plenty of room, and this also has a party trick, which I'll show you now. The seats on a T-Cross in the back are a bench, but the party piece is there's a handle in the middle and you can move all the seats back and forth. So you can decide between having lots of legroom for your passengers, or if you're not carrying passengers, a much bigger boot. Now that's pretty impressive. Not many cars have got that. The T-Cross is still quite modern and I think it will age quite well. I love the fact it has these Jeep style lights and this light reflector that goes all the way across. It's not illuminated, but I think if it was electric it probably would be. I also love the individual lettering down the back, a nod to older Volkswagens. I'm glad they brought that back. The T-Cross comes with three engines, two small 3-cylinder petrol engines with two types of tune and a 1.6 TDI engine. The entry-level engine has about 100 horsepower and comes with a 5-speed manual gearbox but no auto. The uprated tuned version comes with just over 100 and that comes with a 6-speed manual gearbox or an automatic DSG, or the 1.6 TDI comes with a 6-speed manual or an automatic DSG. Although this car has plenty of power for the engine size, if it was down to me by choice, I'd want a bigger motor. Personally, I'd rather have God's engine in it. Hello Mr. Smart, you alright? How can I help, Chris? Yeah, God's engine, yeah. No, not the SR20, the proper one, God's engine, you know. Yeah, that one, yeah, 1.9 TDI PD, yeah, nice. The interior cabin on a T-Cross is also quite pleasant. It's very comfortable, it's all functionally laid out. There are a lot of sort of scratchier plastics used. It's a lot more old school Volkswagen, but everything is laid out well and it has physical buttons. The sat-nav is pretty good and it does have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, although it is a wired connection. The seats are very comfortable and you do have an elevated driving position. As I said before, it's not Range Rover like, but it is much easier to get in and out than the Polo, and it's much easier to park because you can look down and see. There are physical climate control buttons. Hooray! None of the touch sensitive nonsense.
Lizard.
And everything is well screwed together, so I think it will last, even if it's not as premium as perhaps it could be, like the Tiguan. The name of the particular cloth in this car is called Having Kids. One of the awesome features of this car is it actually still comes with a manual handbrake, so you can do things like this.
Hang on!
Oh my god, they found me. I don't know how, but they found me. Run for it, Tony! Actual Apache, nice. In regards to driving the car, it seems peppy in town. There's plenty enough power for most people, even from the 3-pot engines. Personally, I would have gone the 1.6 TDI if you have a lot of overtaking or any motorway work to do. It's very comfy, it feels solid, and it's composed, but it does lack a little bit of feel. And let's be honest, who doesn't like a little feel? Overall, in regards to reliability, it's a Volkswagen, so they're going to be pretty good. However, they're not perfect. They can have an issue with carbon buildup in injectors, which may need cleaning and replacing if you don't maintain the servicing. They do on occasion have issues with the slave cylinders, so make sure you don't have any intermittent problems where you can't engage any gears forwards and backwards. That can be cleared by pumping the clutch temporarily. Not all cars have that. It is quite rare. However, we have suffered for that a couple of times with this one, so just bear that in mind. At this point, I was going to do a wife joke about in case she needs to take a big load. I think I might get divorced if I did that. So yes, I suppose to summarise, I think it is its own car in its own right. A mini SUV does have different driving dynamics to the Polo, and it is much easier to get in and out of. So yes, I think it holds up. Thank you for watching. I hope you found this informative. Take care. See you soon. Bye bye.